Hi guys, it's the 14th of September and Fishing Sim World is finally here. Well, it's here in what they currently say is early access beta form. The full version to be released on the 18th of September. So for those who pre-ordered, we've got the what they're calling the early access beta version. So this is my this is the first video I've done of Fishing Sim World, guys, and we're going to do a little bit of carping. Let's see what we can get. Now I've had a little go at this, and to be honest, the most difficult part I found was just learning the casting. If you have it on the advanced casting, we got the bivvy over there. We still can't get in it, I don't think. It's just there for cosmetic. Oh, we're in straight away. I think the bivvy is there just for cosmetic reasons, and so is the chair. I was hoping to change that so we could at least sit down on the chair. So straight away, we are in. What are we going to pull out of this lake? And just as Eurofishing was, I know there's been a few questions, is it still locked at 30 frames per second? Well, apparently it does seem to still be locked at 30 frames per second. I thought I'd just mention that because no doubt somebody may ask that. The menu system and the game and everything, it all looks very nice. It just looks, to me though, I'm playing it, and I didn't do many hours on Eurofishing, to be honest, but it looks like a cleaned up version of Eurofishing to me, with a few different lakes. From what I've found out, from what I've actually played so far, and the other one's going, as it always used to do in Eurofishing when you've got one. I think this is a tench. Is this a tench? It looks a bit of a... What have we got? There we go. £10 tench, I think that was. We give him a kiss and we chuck him back in, get the other rod down. Let's get the other one up. Oh, let's juggle these rods around. Which one is it? Have we got it? I think so. Hopefully we're going to get a carp. A nice carp would be nice for the very first video. Now, if I was to compare the fishing mechanics, you know, the reeling in of the rod and the way the rod behaves and everything, if I was to compare it to, say, let's say Fishing Planet, I mean, I have spent a lot more hours on Fishing Planet. If I was to compare it to Fishing Planet, I do prefer Fishing Planet. The mechanics are how the rod and reels work and everything in that game, from what I've seen so far. In Fishing Sim World, Fishing Planet does seem far superior in that way. However, I don't want to be highly critical of this game just yet. I want to play through it all. I want to do everything in it and give it a real good go. I want to catch all them trophy fish. It's going to take me a while. I can't get this in. Come on. Come to wobbles. When you do get it to the size, you don't yet see a net. No net comes. It just comes in, doesn't it? There's no net scooping under the fish. Mind you, I played a few other fishing games, and there isn't no net scooping the fish up either. Come on, this looks a good one. This could be a good fish. This could be a big carp. Have we got the monster of the lake? I doubt it. No doubt I'm going to need better rods and reels to catch that one. Got to keep juggling the tension on the reel. Oh, there we go, we got it, wobbles. Oh, look at that. Lovely jubbly. That's a nice one. Take a picture. One for the album. That's a nice start, isn't it? Hey, £29 mirror carp. Absolutely fandabby-dozy. We'll chuck that one in and we'll carry on. Now, if you're a fan of carping, you do get your rod pod. You can pod out and cast your bait out. You can clip your line and everything. Just in case you've never played Euro fishing, it seems it's basically the same. I'm not going to do too much podding at the moment. I thought that was going to go out a lot further. That's the hardest thing I find in this game is casting. I did in Euro fishing, but obviously the more I play it, we're going to get the hang of that. So I'm sort of trying to cast out pretty far out because on a weed bed out there, we've got the appropriate rig set up. I'm not going to go too much in depth about the rigs and the baits I'm actually using in the first video. If and when I do more videos of fishing SimWorld, I'll go more in depth. So there's the bivvy. We can't get in it. That's a shame. I'd like to have a nice view somewhere where I can actually sit and see. This is where the chair is. You don't get a good view of the rods on this peg. So you're either walking through them or you just got to hang around. Oh, we're in again. I don't know why they couldn't have actually have changed that. It's very, if anything, it's the same. It's exactly the same as Euro fishing in that respect, that you can't sit down or get in the bivvy. Right, here we go, Wobbles. Pick the rod up. Let's see what we've got. I don't know how much of a challenge it's going to be to get the trophy fish. I don't know. I mean, very much at the moment I'm just casting and catching. It's just pure luck on what I get. I don't know how much skill is going to be involved in actually catching the bigger fish. At the end of the week, I'll know. Oh, the other rod's going off, as usual. Rod number 3. As I said before, just as it used to do in Euro fishing. Let's put the tension up a little bit. Let's see how quickly we can get this fish in. Let's whack the tension up on the reel. Oh, look at that. It's coming straight in. I'm just dragging that straight in now. Look at that. Oh, what you doing? Snap the line, though. Just didn't seem natural, that didn't. Whacking the tension up and reeling it, dragging it straight in like that. Of course, I suppose it depends on how big the fish is. But, they all feel the same to me on the rod at the moment. Not much difference to me between a £10 tench and a £20 carp. This is the early release version, so things will no doubt be changed and updated. Look at that, look, there we go. That's a cracker. And the rod's still going off. Tiger nuts have caught that on. It's a £17 leather carp. Very nice. Give him a kiss, Wobbles. Chuck him back in. Let's get rod number 3. We still got the fish. Yes, we have. Sometimes you lose them. We've been lucky. So this is just the first 15 minutes of my my first loop really at Fishing Sim World. There's a lot more in this game than what you're seeing here. There's a lot more in the game. There's a lot more in the game than what there was in Euro Fishing. We'll be looking at the different fishing that's available in the game, including the boats in later videos. This one's a little bit of a fighter. It's a fighter. You have to play about with the tension a lot on this reel. So we should be able to net that now. What have we got? Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. It's my first little look at carping on Fishing Sim World. Nice common carp, £25. So there you go, chaps. Look out for future videos of Fishing Sim World. I'll be going more in depth in the game. Hopefully we'll be getting the trophies, the big fish, and doing a bit of bass fishing, a bit of piking. And for now, I've gone fishing. Thanks for watching, guys.